Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Chris. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about social media.
Wow, what's Chris Strange up to now? Let's check it out.
Before that, let me just give a bit of background. I am an expert in social media marketing, digital marketing, UX, and SEO. And I've used this over my career, about 20 years here, to boost traffic and generate leads for companies like Transamerica, Red Bull, and a lot of players in the solar energy space too. So I have a lot of experience across a lot of different industries, and I'd love to share that with you and show you some tips on how you can boost your traffic on your website, generate more leads on that website, and ultimately convert those into sales. And I'll show you all the tactics here on this channel. So if you have a quick second, please hit that subscribe button and alert the notification so you can receive all the latest content. That'll really help us with the algorithm and help produce more content like this for you. So let's jump right into it really quick. Today is all about social media posts. What I've done is create a custom GPT in ChatGPT that you can use absolutely for free. This is going to generate 3 social posts plus the corresponding hashtags and images generated with AI. I'm only doing 3 of the set right now just to focus on the quality, but we'll try to scale this up a little bit as we go. So without further ado, let's check out some of the posts. So here's some I've just made sample ones in the crypto space. For example, this is something that you might post on LinkedIn, on X, Twitter, or Facebook. And this is really about a Web3 blockchain company, right, called Hive. So the post was generated, and we have some emojis in there, as well as a call to action link, some hashtags, and an image corresponding with that. So those are really kind of the key components we're looking to do. Here's one for the solar industry, right? It's a Los Angeles solar company called LA Solar Group that we're putting out posts for here, along with the corresponding solar image. And here's a totally different one, right? Lifestyle brand, streetwear company, Awake New York. So we got some really cool content in here all about engaging with folks. By the way, so 2 out of the 3, there are 3 separate kind of categories for these posts based upon where we want to drive them in the funnel. There's like top of funnel stuff, which is more informational content, right? Kind of like this. There's other middle and lower funnel content, which really drives into a specific page or is a specific call to action to do something like book a call, make a purchase, things like that. So we're really trying to mix it up here with what we're trying to engage folks on. All of these are SEO optimized as well for particular keywords that we're going after. So you can see this one's totally different, but a really slick image that we generate too with ChatGPT and DALL-E, all using this free prompt. Here's another one. Just want to have some fun with it and do a lifestyle adventure sports category post for Red Bull, right? So here's the Dakar rally that just concluded, and we had the winning post here all about the winner, Christina Gutierrez, at the Dakar rally in 2024. So we generated a quick little post about that with a link to that website, a specific link to the post, and then a cool image to go with that. All AI, all totally free, and I'll show you how we can get started right now. So we're going to go into our ChatGPT. This runs on ChatGPT 4. So you can probably get that with a simple subscription to OpenAI. And basically, I'll show you actually under the hood of what we've done here. So let's just take a look here into the configuration. In the GPT, I created a bunch of custom instructions. And we'll just blow this up so you can see it. So we're having it act as a local SEO and social media marketing expert with 10 years of experience. And we want to create 3 search engine optimized social media posts. Now we're going at this from a local angle because most of these will probably be used for local business, but you can adjust any of this to suit your needs. If you want to copy and paste, totally fine. We're looking for the post to be about 45 words in length. But first it's going to follow a simple sequence, right? It's going to ask us for the business name, ask us for the URL, and it's going to really analyze the aesthetics of that website in order to create the images that we see down the road, as well as the content. And then we're going to use kind of some clickbait introductory sentences for the post to keep eyeballs and engagement, as well as the different funnel awareness stages, right, with all the different kinds of posts that we mentioned before. Here we go. And we're also going to insert some emojis, interspersed throughout the content to create a little bit of variance in engagement and interest in the post. Here is the part where we're talking about using DALL-E 2 to create high-resolution photorealistic images. Now, I tweaked that a little bit from what I've learned from prompt engines like AI PRM, where we're doing photorealistic image generation. using a specific camera and a lens and this kind of style with cinematic lighting. So it's going to separate these from just making, some crappy, like unoriginal, image that everybody else makes. The results are really cool. So then this just kind of formats it into a table. And of course I have this, set up for me, Chris's social media posts for whatever client. But you can, adjust any of this as you see fit if you want to just copy and paste it. So that's basically the guts of how it works. Let's kind of go back here and do a new one. So I'm just going to start out and saying hi to kind of kick things off. And it's going to ask us first for a business. So what we're going to do is literally pick any business out there. Let's just do, let's do a cool like blockchain company, something like that. All right, let's pick up Coinbase, Paxful, CoinMe. Great. Okay. Oh, this one actually looks a little bit cooler. Mythical Games. I like that. Let's do one for this video game company. And we will grab the URL from the website. See, this should be interesting. I'll see if it can pull something that's this 3D and animated and stuff. But it should be able to pull all the metadata and text and the aesthetics and stuff. So we're just going to drop this in here. And we're going to say, Mythical Games is the name of the company. Mythical Games. Let me make sure I spell that right. Mythical. Yeah, okay. There's the company name, and then it's going to ask me for the URL. Let's go in there and do that. Boom, boom, boom. Mythical Games. Cool. So it's going to look at that for a second. Now it's going to analyze this post, doing research with Bing, right? So it's scraping through the site. It's scraping the look and feel, colors, tone, tone of voice, and really analyzing that so that we can make some really cool posts here. Let's see if we can brighten this up a little bit for you guys. Yeah, cool. So here is the first one. I'll blow this up a little bit. Dive into the future of gaming. Discover how Mythical Games is revolutionizing the gaming industry with blockchain technology. It's got the link in here. It's got the emojis. It's inserting some relevant hashtags. So we've basically got the 3 posts done. Like I mentioned before, I've experimented with some, longer list GPTs. I'm going to try and refine that so we can get more than 3. But for right now, this seems to garner the most quality. It doesn't hallucinate. It doesn't, I've had some network errors that could have been on my end. So I'll just keep experimenting with it. And you can always message me to find out kind of a more custom solution. We can work together. Boom. There's the first image created right there. Pretty slick. And then again, it's using it in the style of Lucas Zimmerman photography with the specs that we mentioned before involving camera lens, cinematic lighting, things like that to make this really cool. Ooh, I like this one even better. That's pretty slick. Cool little action avatar with the sword. That looks really slick, man. And I know nothing about gaming, so excuse my ignorance here. I just think it looks cool. It's going to do the last one, and then basically we'll have, oh, that's awesome. That's totally incredible. So I've tried this with a bunch of different industries before, right? Straight up business, some blockchain ones, some cyber security. I've done streetwear. I mean, I've even done Red Bull for crying out loud, and look at the kind of quality it generates there. So and then you could basically just copy and paste this right in your social media or your scheduler tool, and there you go, right? It's as easy as that. No more, racking your brain trying to think of content. And I think you could use this as an editorial calendar going forward. And then maybe there's a way that we could API this into a tool and just make it totally one button click seamless, right? Where it just does this and then syncs up to something else to schedule it. Maybe using like make.com. That's something I'm going to experiment with too. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this, and I'm definitely going to be making more videos like this to kind of show you a window into how I use AI to help our SEO that we do for our clients and also for personal projects just for fun. Any questions, feel free to message me, and hope you have a great day, guys. Take care.